The rising heat and introduction to global warming. Our planet is warming. This isn't a distant threat, it's happening right now. The average temperature of the Earth is steadily rising, primarily due to human activities like burning fossil fuels. This releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing a gradual warming effect. The consequences of this warming are already being felt around the world. Ice caps are melting, sea levels are rising, and weather patterns are becoming more extreme. Heat waves are more frequent and intense, droughts are longer and more severe, and storms are becoming more powerful. These changes have profound implications for all life on Earth. They disrupt ecosystems, threaten biodiversity, and impact human societies in countless ways. Understanding the causes and consequences of global warming is crucial for addressing this pressing global challenge. Tinderbox Earth: How Global Warming Fuels Forest Fires. One of the most visible and devastating impacts of global warming is the increase in wildfires. As temperatures rise, forests become drier and more susceptible to ignition. What might have once been a small, manageable fire can quickly explode into a raging inferno, fueled by an abundance of dry vegetation and driven by strong winds. Global warming also contributes to longer fire seasons. With earlier spring thaws and later fall freezes, the period during which forests are vulnerable to fire is expanding. This allows more opportunities for fires to start and spread, putting ecosystems and communities at greater risk. The link between global warming and wildfires is undeniable. As the planet continues to warm, we can expect to see even more frequent and intense wildfires, with devastating consequences for both the environment and human societies. California burning, a case study in climate catastrophe. California, with its vast forests and dry Mediterranean climate, has always been prone to wildfires. However, in recent years, the state has experienced a dramatic increase in the frequency and intensity of these fires, turning entire communities into smoldering ruins. The 2020 California wildfires, for instance, burned over 4 million acres, an area larger than the state of Connecticut. These megafires are a direct consequence of global warming. Drier conditions, higher temperatures, and increased lightning strikes have created a tinderbox-like environment where fires can ignite and spread with terrifying speed. The result is a cycle of destruction that threatens lives, homes, and livelihoods. The human toll of these fires is immeasurable. Thousands have lost their homes and businesses, and many have suffered from respiratory problems caused by the thick smoke that blankets the region. The economic costs are staggering, with billions of dollars in damages and lost revenue. Fanning the flames: our role in combating global warming. The situation is dire, but it's not hopeless. We can still take action to mitigate the impacts of global warming and reduce the risk of catastrophic wildfires. This requires a multifaceted approach that involves individuals, communities, and governments working together. One crucial step is to transition away from fossil fuels and towards renewable energy sources like solar and wind power. This will reduce greenhouse gas emissions and slow the rate of global warming. We can also work to conserve energy in our homes and businesses, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. Another important step is to invest in forest management practices that reduce the risk of wildfires. This includes thinning out overgrown forests, clearing brush and debris, and creating fire breaks to slow the spread of flames. By taking these steps, we can create healthier, more resilient forests that are better equipped to withstand the impacts of climate change. The time for action is now. By working together, we can create a more sustainable and resilient future for ourselves and for generations to come.